today we're going to be taking apart a M4B Mossberg scope. This is M4B, this is M4C. Best I can tell, they're identical. It's a 4-power made. The B was introduced in '46, then the C was introduced in '49 and was continued on until '51. So we'll take the B apart today. So first we'll take this lens apart, take the ocular lens off. Grab my old t-shirt, clean it off real good. Set it there over on my metal thing. Okay, be taking off the turrets now. The M4 through the M4C all have the same type of reticle in it. So there's the turrets. Pull these out. And basically I'm just pushing the reticle holder out to where I can get to the springs that hold it on. Okay, so the springs that hold it on are inside there. I don't think you could see them, but they're coming out anyhow. I'm basically just pushing the retainer out until I can see the springs right there on the edge. These are the springs. So I pull one spring out, pull the other spring out, then the reticle comes out. Set that over here where it don't get messed up, and then pull the other reticle holder thing out, which is basically the same as the other one. Get the spring out. And this is the erector lens assembly. So I'm going to unscrew this. I think in the C they went to the D style retainer, so you have to look up my other scopes that I've taken apart to see how that's done. Okay, pull this apart. When I'm pulling this apart, I'm making sure that lens goes down. That way it doesn't get cocked or goofy or anything like that. It stays the way it should. Okay, so there's that. Get my t-shirt material, clean off the lens. Go to the next lens, clean this off, and you want to, I can't emphasize how much you need to put it together the opposite way you took it apart. The lenses all have to stay in the same order, same side, facing out or facing up, or however you want to put it. There's a little spacer. that up. Set it over there. Okay, go back to the scope body. This is the objective lens. Unscrew this. Get it out. If you listen, it's loose in there. So, the way this is held in here is it's got this little sleeve. It's got this sleeve, and inside it's got a little sleeve that goes inside of it that pushes the lens up against the end. So what we're going to do, get the light in here. Basically just put the knife in there to where I can grab the inner retainer thing. Maybe. And pull it out like so. Okay. So I'm going to clean this lens off. Put it up in there. All right. What you gotta do sometimes, like you saw that there, the lens actually flopped around on me, so I'm not really sure which way it goes. But if you look at the lens, it'll have witness marks right along the edge to where it pushed up against this. So that tells me which way it has to go, which would be this way. So I used my little pen cap, push it up there. This cutout in here has to align with this little screw hole in there. Push it in, and it actually pushed in further than it was when I took it apart because it's not rattling. Okay. So let's start putting this scope back together again. Slide it in there. Line the hole up to where I can put the screw back in. Now I'll just leave that slightly loose so I can move it back and forth. Then the erector lens assembly goes in. Spring goes in. Let's push that in. And basically I'm going right up against the edge, not hitting the lens at all. Just going up against the edge to where I can push against the metal retainer. spring goes in. One of these goes in. And make sure I got that right. Yes, that's right. I'll take one of these screws off the turret holder, put in here. This is put in here so I can put the reticle back in. Because the less it flops around, the easier it is to put back in. Okay, so the reticle's here. And the reticle is on this side, so that would go in like so. The easiest way to do that. Hell, I'm off. Okay, and these cutouts in these two are the same. The one that's in there and this. That's where these springs go. And you basically want to turn it to where the flat of the reticle holder is right where the spring's at. Push this spring in there. The other spring, and it's about 90 degrees from the first spring. And then push that in there. So that's holding the reticle in. So we'll take this. This is the other reticle holder thing. Put it in there. Now we'll unscrew this screw, because right now the reticle's being held in place with the two halves of the reticle holder. So I'll put this in just to keep it from flopping back out on me and causing all kinds of grief for me. And then I'll take it back off because I gotta push it further back. Get the one screw started, get the other screw started. Now I can put the objective lens in. Okay, so this is screwed in all the way. And basically I'm going to look through it and adjust this back and forth to have a crisp reticle. It'll adjust back and forth. Right there. Now the reticle's in focus, so and this will be focused for the yardage. And I'll focus it for more precise yardage when I take it out. Mount it to the gun, take it out on the range. There. So that's how you take the M4B scope apart, and that's how you put it back together. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping in. I'm Dan the Happy Idiot, and have a great day.